You know, Taiwan, you just took the words out of my mouth. He just said in the chat, so much wrestling. Why do you think I called this the Wrestling Weekend from Hell Part 1? And I'm not even going to be here for most of it, which is the worst part. I
Yay! I mean,
am.
boo!
Stop it. I have a convention this weekend, and because of these awkward ass start times, I'm going to be out at the key hours. Thanks a lot, all you stupid jerks. Hey, seriously. All in Texas was supposed to go on and its normal evening time, which would have been all great and dandy for me. Everything would have been fine, right? No. Then WWE has to do fucking Saturday night's main event. So whatever, it gets moved to the afternoon. So and I'm still trying to find someone to stream it. But then, at the same time, these jerks schedule this show that we're about to talk about at the same time as freaking All in Texas. Why? All you're doing is hurting NXT more in the end, and you're making my shit feel like actual fucking work that I'm not even getting paid for.
For everybody listening right now, this isn't stand-up comedy. This is actually coffee.
Oh, stop it, Kwai Jam. And then, just for shits and giggles, what happens is that they move Evolution 2, which we're going to talk about tomorrow, on the Sunday after Great American Bash and All In. So yeah, this is officially the Wrestling Weekend from Hell Part 2. And I am not having any of this
Don't you mean
shit.
part Googleplex in your case?
Stop it. Listen, in all fairness, we cannot continue with this insanity. I'm telling you right now. It's messed up here. Stop making everything so complicated for us, and don't do it on weekends when I have conventions. Pretty please. I know that may be a lot to ask for these big corporations and one guy here, but come on, man. You gotta
And that
make
was the
this
end of the
shit
podcast.
easy
Thanks for
for us.
listening, everyone.
Shut up. We're not done. We are not done, Kwai-Jam. We have multiple shows to talk about, and we're gonna get
No.
through them. And this is where it starts: the Great American Bash,
Yes, I like to say
Atlanta.
bupkis in the case of Bash.
Oh,
Bupkis.
stop it!
Bupkis.
Believe it or not, the last time Great American Bash was in the Georgia area was in the 1992 event. That's right. That was at the Albany Civic Center. And here we are. This one's going to be at Center Stage, originally known as Theater Atlanta. Oh, and by the way, there's going to be a contract signing on this show for a fucking championship that doesn't even belong to this company. But because partnership, I guess we have to do this shit. I've had enough. I'm Coffee Lover 239. We've got the guy who misses when John Moxley didn't suck, and hopefully I don't have to keep saying that for much longer.
Yeah,
Dean.
it's me.
And we've got our resident jokester Kwai Jam.
You mean the man who brings you the context when it's really sorely needed in the
You are
world of pro wrestling prognostication? And I see you there, Tyvon. We miss you a long time, buddy. I hope we can get that Shetland pony farm we always planned
Oh
on.
God. Yeah. All right. Let's just. We have a big enough reason, and I need a rest after this shit. So, let me get the sound queued up. Okay, sound is queued up. No more time to waste. Let's go, shall we? And the first match here is Obafemi versus Yoshiki Inamura for the NXT Championship. On the May 20th episode of NXT, Jasper Troy attacked NXT champion Obafemi. This led to a title match between both men on the June 10th episode where Femi retained the championship. The week after, Pro Wrestling Noah's Yoshiki Inamura stated he would be coming after Femi's championship. And on the June 24th episode, Femi said he wanted more competition and demanded an opponent, so Inamura answered the challenge. And yeah, after the confrontation, Troy attacked Inamura before staring down Femi, making it clear that he would go after his championship once again. And later, a match was scheduled for the July 1st episode where the winner would challenge Femi for the title at Great American Bash. Inamura won. Here we are. Who you got, Dean?
Um, Oba?
All right. And oh, I forgot to answer Jesse here. I got his predictions. He also says Obafemi. What say you, Kwai Jam?
Okay, let me just give you a little context here. Inamura is one of the most well improved of the new young lions that have been one of the beneficiaries of coming over to WWE with their loose relationship with New Japan. Okay, So Yoshiki Inamura would have been gone between All Japan and New Japan over the last 2 years until his excursion led him to NXT. And I am give him props. He is really grown. I'm talking like Shota Yamino. Remember Shooter, affiliated with Moxley, and how he grew into a big baby face who can't decide what the hell his hair looks like? Because he kept changing his hair color, and he started kind of losing things. But I Jack. This is yet a very one-sided match, but this is going to be a testing ground for Inamura to see if he can really acclimate himself into the North American pro wrestling industry, or at least get a kink on his shoulder of having experienced pro wrestling. So definitely this is going to be very one-sided, but Inamura will be getting a little offense in here and there. So I say Obafemi, no contest, retains.
It looks like we're all in a unanimous agreement to start off with the bat. I'm going with Obafemi next. Now bear with me here to make sure I get this right, because if I say the wrong name here... Okay. Okay, so this is a women's tag team match, if you can't tell. We've got, Oh, hey, Tyvon, let me see. Not gonna lie, I haven't been keeping up with NXT, but I highly doubt a talent from Noah is gonna take the title off one of NXT's most strongest book talents. Agreed. Excuse me. Okay. Jordan Grace...
He misspoke!
Shut up. Jordan Grace and Mariah May. Yeah, I'm still gonna use her original name. You want a piece of me for that? Come at it. I'll fight you all if I
we're
have
not that
to.
drunk, Coffee, but thank you for
Stop
the
it.
offer.
Hey, you know what I mean. No,
Okay.
no. In reality, yeah, I'm just tired of this name crap. Don't you even dare, Dean. You know better. You know better. All right.
Bad Dean.
So
Bad
those
Dean.
two ladies, let me do the speaking, and then I get to you here. Okay, so
Yeah,
the
yeah.
two ladies first, the former TNA lady and the former AEW lady versus Fatal Influence, JC Jane and Fallon Henley. So on the May 27th episode of NXT, JC Jane won the NXT Women's Championship. 1 week later, several women interrupted Jane's celebration, and each discussing why they deserved a title match, which include the debuting Mariah May. On the June 17th episode, she officially signed her NXT contract, only to get interrupted by Jane and her Fatal Influence stablemates, Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix. They took issue with not having a celebration for Jane's victory. After some exchange of words, Monroe slapped Jane, leading to a brawl that ended with Henley and Jane slamming Monroe through a table. A week later, Jordan Grace won a match to become the #1 contender for the title at Evolution, which would take place the day after the Great American Bash. Wait, did I say it right? Oh, wait, we haven't...
Yes, you did. You said it right. You said it right, Coffee.
On the following episode, Grace spoke about her victory and vowed to walk out of Evolution as the champion, only to get interrupted by Influence, who...
Fatal Influence.
Yeah, only get interrupted by Fatal Influence, who mocked Grace and May. I almost thought I didn't... I don't know. After some exchange of words, Jane tried to attack Grace, who fights back but was outnumbered by Fatal Influence. So a former AEW lady comes in to save Grace. So then NXT General Manager Ava announces a tag team match between the two ladies, and and Fatal Influence is going to take place at Great American Bash. So this is Miss Mariah's televised debut match in WWE.
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
It annoys Tyvon when he sees a champion in a tag match instead of defending the title at the pay-per-view. I know, buddy. I know.
He called you buddy, so you're technically Canadian now, so congratulations, Tyvon.
Oh, stop it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't really have anything else to add. It's nice that Mariah May's finally going to have a match, you know. I know there's sentimentality reasons behind the name, but at this rate, I'm just so jaded by everything that's happened because I've been doing this for so many years now that you kind of don't give a fuck after a while anymore, you know. Kind of like this pay-per-view. All right, I don't have anything else to add. This will be a good match, I'm sure. So, Dean.
What match are you? So I'm just...
It's Jordan Grace.
Mariah May.
Mariah and Jordan Grace. We cannot forget Jordan Grace. Look at that. One got to keep her name, the other didn't. This is duality of everything right here. Jesse also says Jordan and Mariah. So what say you, Quai Jam?
Okay, first off, enunciation you just did of my name kind of gave me a goosebump on my left arm, but I'm waiting for it
yeah,
to
one
dissipate right now.
goosebump. Not multiple
Yes.
goosebumps.
Well, Coffee, I can't do
one.
more than one goosebump. I don't want to excite you too much. I know how you love
I'm tapping
goosebumps.
with
But
one
anyway,
finger as a chain.
I mean, this is another one-sided women's tag match, and I would really the one thing I would take away from this match that I want to see is Mariah May give a good ring performance as she did in her Tony Storm feud. And I don't know if any of you watched Fightful. Tony Storm literally verbally destroyed Mariah May's significance as a person. She literally threw her on the bus after SRS asked her about what she thinks about Mariah May going to NXT. She literally gave an articulate comment saying, "She's dead to me, and she's going to be damaged goods in that company." But anyway, I Jack. I'm going to go with the stronger of the two tag teams that actually was not name generated or generated by Chat GPT on an odd evening. I'm going to go with Jordan Grace and Mariah May.
I agree. Again, we're all in unanimous agreement. Grayson May. That has a nice ring to it. Try saying that 3 times fast. Yeah, very obvious.
I'm alone.
Nah. Next up is Sol Ruka versus Izzy Dame for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Here it is, yeah. Since May, Tatum Paxley became depressed after losing her friends Gigi Dolan and Shotzi. During this time, NXT Women's North American Champion Sol Ruka and her partner Zarya tried to approach Paxley, while the Cullings, Izzy Dame, tried to become close to Paxley. On the June 17th episode of NXT, Paxley accidentally cost Zarya's qualifying match against Dame at the Evolution Eliminator Tournament for an NXT Women's Championship match at Evolution that infuriated Zarya. The following week, Paxley was in Dame's corner during the finals of the tournament, and after she interfered, Zarya and Ruka came out, leaving Paxley with them. The following week, Dame and Paxley defeated Ruka and Zarya in a tag team match, with Dame pinning Ruka. Later that night, NXT General Manager Ava announced that Ruka would defend her championship against Dame at the Great American Bash. Again, I think a lot of these matches really do speak for themselves. That seems to be the recurring theme of everything going on here, for what it's worth. So, yeah. Let's see. Dean, you're up.
Paxley, I guess.
Oh, we are going with well, no, it's Sol Ruka and Izzy Dame.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sol Ruka. Sorry,
All
Sol
right,
Ruka.
that's also what
Remind me.
Jesse says. Now, Quai Jam.
I'm going to go with the girl whose name sounds like the name of a pretty good old rock group called Veruca Salt, Sol Ruka.
I think again we're all in agreement.
I just don't care. I honestly don't care. These women can be given 5 billion matches against other name-generated wrestler. It doesn't erase the very fact that they're nothing but a waste of space. They're white noise, and they're going to end up being on the screen with a happy look on their face with a Brazzers logo in the lower third. But that's just me making a judgment call.
Yeah, let's not go that far.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome on that joke.
I'm going with Sol Ruka. Next. Duality of Man once more. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match for the North American Championship. Ethan Page, Ricky Saints. Fuck! See what he got doing? Shut up!
Ladies and gentlemen, he's done the slip up.
Shut up! No. Do over.
Just think of Tony Stark next time when he's rolling his eyes.
I was watching Marvel films. Forget the losing horn. Do over.
Tyvon, I hope you're laughing right now because this is brilliant.
You shut up. Let's try this again. Ethan Page versus Ricky Starks. And you cannot help yourself even over the music. Fuck me.
I like Ricky Saints because it reminds me of Val Kilmer. Great actor. Rest in peace, buddy.
Yeah, true to that. But that's besides the point.
See?
Falls Count Anywhere match, North American Championship. Now I'm going to try to repeat this properly so I don't fuck it up. So at Stand and Deliver, Ricky Starks defended the North American Championship against Ethan Page. But the rivalry didn't stop there, and on the May 27th episode on NXT, Page defeated Starks and won the championship after Page entered Starks. Fuck, I didn't say the full name. What? I cannot
Two
brain right
times.
now. Shut up.
Two
I'm tired,
Hey,
okay?
question, let him continue.
I've had a busy day, okay? I just want to get this over with. Then Starks returned several weeks later and attacked Page after his successful title defense. On July 1st episode, Page proposed to face Ricky at Evolve's, or rather for Ricky to face Evolve's Vanity Project, Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, and WWE Evolve
Ricky
champion
Smokes?
Jackson. Yeah, I don't make this shit
I
up.
can't believe these names.
I don't watch Evolve. And
Wait, what? Wait, what did you say?
There's a guy on the roster's last name is Ricky Smokes or whatever it is.
He's
It's
a
the
part of the
stupid.
Vanity Project on Evolve.
He's part of the Vanity Project. I saw the name and I double taked. I was like, what?
Jackson Drake, whom Page made an
Yeah.
alliance with. So there was a little gauntlet match, and if Starks won, he would earn a rematch for the title. And it proposed that if he won, he would choose the stipulation for the match. Ava agreed. The match took place the following week. You can figure out who won, scheduled the match, and decided falls count anywhere. No more. Dean.
Huh. Who I want to win? I don't know. I'm liking these two feud. I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking the Rick and Ethan chemistry. Actually, it's hard because I don't mind whoever wins. Like Ethan just won the. I go with Ethan. I'll go with Ethan.
Okay, alright. Oh, Tyvon had something to say. Main reason why I don't see Mariah doing much in WWE is because WWE already has Tiffany and they're basically twins, and you know they push originals
We
before the
still have Charlotte Flair and she can complain.
Stop it. Hey, are you thinking what I'm thinking, Tyvon? Put the two together? Maybe later down the line. We'll
That's a
see.
scary thought, but okay,
Yeah,
have the thought.
Jesse says, Ricky, what say you, Kwai Jam?
You said, I'm going to make a quick joke. You know how you said you had a busy day? I thought you said you were having an Izzy Dane. And I was like, wow, she got a boyfriend already? Cool. And now moving on to my prognostication of this very peculiar last man standing match. These are the two biggest studs to come out of AEW against each other. And I have a strong bad feeling that these two are going to be stuck, just going to be feuding each other all the way up to the main roster and do absolutely nothing and cancel each other out. Because let's be honest, Ethan Page and Ricky Saints' egos both cancel each other out. You know what I mean? You have to put them up against a babyface and separate them. But they're just doing an AEW field day match here, so I'm gonna go with Ricky Martin. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Little Ricky from that's my dad. No, I'm gonna go with Ricky Saints on this one.
Oh fuck! Well, I don't know. It could be a coin toss. I think we're gonna be.
It literally is a proverbial coin toss of the AEW quarter in Tony Khan's
I'm just
pocket.
gonna go with Ethan Page on this one.
Yeah,
Next.
he's the prettier one.
Oh, did I say next? I meant last. Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy.
Every match feels like it's last, okay? Let's be honest.
On the 17th episode of NXT, Javon Evans praised Jasper Troy for his performance at the NXT Championship match he had the previous week. Said that Troy's time would come, but not before his time, with Troy telling Evans, "Get out of his face." The following week, Troy attacked Evans after the latter's match. Evans did the same on the July 1st episode. So the following week, Troy attacked Evans twice backstage, and later both men brawled. Subsequently announced that they would face each other at the Great American Bash. Again, very straightforward. It's all straightforward. There's nothing much more I can add. Dean?
What match? I'm sorry, my head
goodness. Yeah, it's Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy.
Javon. No, I do like Jasper. He's the guy who won LFG, right? Just to get.
I don't remember here.
Can we even really say anybody wins anything in this company?
Well, yeah. Well, he was. Well,
no,
he was an LFG.
I don't say winning. I say
Javon.
Yeah.
Well, he did, actually. He was on LFG. You're right. He won Season 1.
Do we have to talk about that reality show?
We don't have to. We're just mentioning it as an accolade for him. Jesse also says Jasper Troy. Now, what say you, Kwai Jam?
Oh, this the 7 layers of developmental WWE. My brain is starting to hurt and itch at the same time. It's like the bad case of behind my balls sweat I got when I was in high school in the shower room for the first time.
Balls.
But I Dijak. Talk about get it Dijak. See,
Yeah,
double joke
yeah.
there. Anyway,
That's
uh,
disgusting.
let me be
That's
let me be honest. Let me be honest. LFG is not even another layer. If LFG is going to be considered lower than Evolve, this takes a 4-level developmental and makes it 5 levels. This has got more levels than the White House in 2 years. Okay, it's just too many. It's too many levels. This is wrestling, not the Wu-Tang Clan. Okay, come on.
Whoa! I'm just
Yeah, the Seven Chambers. The Seven Chambers was the bad of the joke. Anyway, so I think the most logical thing is give Javon Evans a win here. Come on, this Jasper Troy guy has got it's like the name of an 18-wheel trucker that was used in a deleted scene of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Okay, so Javon Evans, no question.
I guess everyone's got to get their welcome to WWE moment.
He's got to be.
eventually.
He's the backup Wes Lee, dude. He's the backup Wes
Oh
Lee.
shit! No shit.
And where's Wes Lee? Where's Wes Lee in this pay-per-view? That's the more important thing.
Yeah.
Where is that guy?
Where has he been in general?
Yes.
That's what I
he's
want to
getting
know.
like sometimes in TNA. He's been mainly in TNA.
Still.
Well, not exactly.
He's wasted on TNA.
He was on.
He's wasted.
Well, apparently he's the
Oh my God.
gatekeeper of NXT on the.
Well,
on the
AJ
June
France has
4th
been with him,
episode.
by the way. AJ,
Let's not.
bottom's dollar.
Let's not even
Ugh.
right now. I'm just gonna go with Javon Evans. He's
Thank
gonna
goodness
give
there's
him
no
his
top on
welcome
that dollar.
moment.
Okay, so think about
That's
that.
because he went from top to bottom very fast.
Like
with
I said,
one
there's no
suicide
top on that
dive.
dollar. Get it?
Whoa.
Oh God.
No top on that dollar.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Javon Evans. He's gonna give Jasper Troy his welcome to WWE moment.
No, you mean his we wish you the best on your future endeavors.
No.
Yes.
All right, no,
Yes.
no. And that
I'm
closes
right.
that's what you tell yourself to help yourself sleep at night. Well, that closes that.
Oh,
one
I know
out.
what you tell yourself every night.
Oh,
Whew.
stop it. That
Ooh.
closes that out, ladies and gentlemen, but we aren't done yet. Join us back tomorrow when we talk about WWE Evolution 2. That's right. Gosh, how many years has it been since the first one? Oh my god, it's been 7 years, or almost. It will be.
Oh my God! 7 years of complaining. Oh my
Holy
God!
shit. This has been insane right now here, but why don't we just go ahead and yeah. Ah boy. So with that, thank you, Dean. Thank you, Jam. Thank you, Jesse, for sending
Thank you for
stuff
trying
in.
to pretend you don't know my name.
Oh, stop it. Hold on, I was struggling here.
You forgot to add the great to it. Okay, like the great Gonzo.
Whatever. Yeah.
The great Clyde.
And thank
Okay.
you all, basically. And Tyvon, he had one last word, seeing Ricky being a star. He's got the mic skills and character to catch people's attention. I agree with that. That's a good
Yeah,
note
so
to
does
end it on.
COVID.
Oh, stop it. So until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody. And we'll see you back tomorrow. Same time, same channel. All right.
And same drowsy coffee voice.
Oh, no. I got fired up, and I'm going to get fired up on Friday. I can assure you of that. All right, everybody, take care, and we'll see you all for the next couple days. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.